All right, so today we are looking at what makes a fable. We've read a couple of short stories. There was the Tortoise and the Hare book that we read. We read a couple of stories from Aesop's Fable together. So today we are looking at this chart, and you've seen this before in whole group. We looked at this before we started reading those books. So we're going to look at what makes a fable. Fables are fictional stories, right? So they're not going to be real. They're not based on anything that is real. They're all made up. These stories are normally short. Hold on. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. These stories are normally short, so they're not super long. They're not long chapter books that we will find like in our library. They're not long like Harry Potter or Dogman. All right, they're shorter stories. They were written a very long time ago. Okay, so very long time ago they were written. The characters in a fable are usually animals that act like animals. So if we're going back to the books that we've already read, like The Tortoise and the Hare, and we think about the human characteristics that we noticed that they had, like the rabbit running around, going from house to houses, going to house, talking to all of the woodland creatures. I'm pretty sure the rabbit was wearing shoes too, so or the hare was wearing shoes, and so that's not something we normally see, right, in our day-to-day life. Like rabbits, sorry, not rabbits, hares do not wear shoes. They don't talk to one another. If you're looking at the tortoise talked also. He had lots of other woodland creature friends, and they crossed a finish line, right? So that is another aspect of a fable, is that they are animals that have human characteristics. They act like humans. The setting is typically outside, meaning when things are happening, when their story is being told, it will be taking place outside, all right? And then the story teaches a moral or a lesson. So the story is trying to teach us something, whether it's not to brag, whether it's to share. There's something that's trying to be taught to us, um, to help us learn from that story. So those are the characteristics of a fable right there. They can be found on Google Classroom also.